Hello, happy Monday. Greetings from the car. I'm having a pretty busy day today, so here comes today's live. Yesterday I was at this women's circle where I live. It's like this monthly gathering we have. I haven't been able though participate every time or whatever. And in this circle I've been there, I guess 2 years, 1.5, something like that. And for so many times when I have come there, and we always have this like sharing, you just get to share whatever you want, and whatever you say in the circle of course stays in the circle, and it's like just so warm and nice and just safe space because you get to speak whatever and no one is gonna comment what you say. No one doesn't have any opinion. Like, of course, if you would like to have help, then feel free to ask for help, but it's like just like so safe place to just be you, be real and vulnerable, and yeah, whatever. It's in Swedish though, so I've had my moments of like, why can't it be in English? Or I would rather love to speak Finnish or English, but it's in Swedish. But you know, I'm preaching about being courageous. I'm preaching about being raw and vulnerable and real. And even if it's hard for me to express myself fully in Swedish, I can do it. But like I said, it's a bit uncomfortable at times. So I have had all of the emotions. Anyway, that wasn't the point. The point was that all of these times I've been there, so I've always, every time, had some kind of issue or some kind of challenge or some kind of like that I'm frustrated with or that I'm worried about, or some kind of so-called negative thing that I'm going through. It all started actually then 2 years ago when we moved back into this little town called Hör, where we lived 10 years ago, 12 years ago. A place that I thought I would never ever return to. Not because of it's a bad town or anything. We just thought like we were done with her, and like, yeah, but life has a funny way of redirecting you. Anyway, so those first times I was just like so frustrated about why I am here and everything. And then there has always been like some kind of issues and challenges about my work or about my purpose or about money or worrying about the house or renovation or like whatever. And yesterday I came there and I was like listening all of the other people speaking, and then I was just like, oh my god, like I'm so happy. Like, I'm so happy at the moment. I don't have nothing. I don't have anything to complain about. I don't have nothing to worry about. It's like, just like, I'm so happy. And I tried to explain to them, like, in Swedish, that this is like so unfamiliar feeling for me to be actually so happy. Because all of my life, since I was a teenager, I have been worrying. First it was money. We never had enough money. And then it became all about like what I want to be when I'm a big girl. Like, what is my soul purpose? And then it was again about money. And then it was again about soul purpose, my mission. Then it was moving to abroad, moving back to Sweden. All this, like, there's been always something I'm worried about. And then when like, kind of like, check, now I know what my soul mission is, check, I don't worry about money anymore, like, check, I trust in God, like, fully, like 1000%, I don't have that worry. And then we had, or no, not we, I can't even say we, I had a slight issue with my husband like a few weeks ago. I don't know if you remember, I did spoke about it in some live a little bit. It was like my own projections, like kind of my own weird wordings I projected onto him, and then I kind of like created something out of nothing. And then it hit me like yesterday, there I was speaking, like, it was like almost like, because my life is so freaking wonderful right now, I don't have nothing to complain about. I don't have nothing to worry about. So it's like kind of like my ego mind, my human mind is creating new problems that aren't even there. Because my mind, my human mind is so familiar with worrying. I actually remember I did write a post about this some years ago when we were living in Spain, like I am an addict and that my addiction is worrying. Something I've been doing ever since, like always. And it hit me now again, like it really is an addiction. This freaking worrying about stuff. About life, about your children, about your soap operas, about money, about whatever. House loan, renovating. So it was quite fun to catch myself from like, stop it, like what are you doing? Just be happy. You have a wonderful husband and wonderful marriage, and like of course we have challenges. We have been together 19 years, and just like of course it's not always roses, but overall, like I'm just feeling so good. I'm so happy that it's like my ego mind cannot almost take it. My ego mind is like, what's going on? Why aren't you worrying? You are making me, what's the word? Like unemployed. My ego mind is so used to worrying that now when it doesn't have any worries, my human mind, ego mind, lower mind is unemployed. It doesn't have anything to do. Yeah. But this is quite wonderful to live in this kind of space, like just that you can actually say from your heart that I am happy. And it's a choice. Happiness is a choice. So every time, every moment, whatever you're going through, you get to choose, do I worry or do I choose to trust? Because I believe that this whole thing that I have feeling lately, like many months already, quite happy, and still it's going on. So I believe that the biggest thing in that is my huge trust in God. Like whatever happens, I'm always being taken care of. Always. So you get to choose. Do you want to worry or do you want to trust? That's everything for today. Bye.